Aminah Assilmi was an upholder of family ties and relationships. When we think about the Prophet ﷺ and the teachings of Islam, we know that this is something very important for us. But we don't often get to see it in real life or happening in real life. When Aminah Assilmi became a Muslim, her husband divorced her in a very ugly divorce, and she mentions that they loved each other a lot. And in fact, much later, he will become Muslim. But at first, they had an ugly divorce where he fought her in court saying that she couldn't have custody of the children because she was Muslim. Her father thought she should be killed. Her sister thought she should be institutionalized. And all of her family deserted her. And her children were taken from her. And she was divorced from her husband, and she was alone. And she never swayed from her faith, and she never swayed from really working hard to bring that family back together. Eventually, over the years, she changes the law in the Colorado divorce courts around custody and religion. Not only helping herself keep families together, her own families together, but helping others to keep their family together. Later on, those who would convert to Islam, their children couldn't be taken away from them in Colorado because of the work that she had done. And many other states will soon follow suit after that. Later, her husband will become Muslim, her mother becomes Muslim, her father becomes Muslim, most of her family enters into Islam. And she not only then had kept her family together in dunya, but also in the akhirah. We are here in the 21st century where so many people are still struggling with families that break up because of religious reasons. Muslim families who disapprove of their daughters wearing hijab. Families where children are taken in by secularism and leave Islam, and mothers and fathers are left hurting. Convert families who are fought against, who struggle, who are left alone, who are left destitute. Ya Allah, what a blessing for her. And I'm so grateful to her for the work that she did. And we here at Rabata are hoping to continue that work. Some of our work in Rabata Care is to really help converts who end up destitute because of when they come to Islam, they lose family, they lose jobs, they lose husbands. At Rabata Care, we do our best to bring zakat to those women so that they can continue their lives in dignity. We work to bring families together, to help women know how to hold their family together. How do I hold my family together even when they are rejecting me as a person of faith? We give them workshops, classes, tips, support, and we know that holding the family together is what our children need. We know that children, as they grow up, the status of the family, the state of the family affects them a lot in their spiritual lives. So we ask you to donate to Rabata. Help us to continue to do the best we can to keep families together, even when they're going through rough spots. And that's another thing Aminah Assilmi teaches us, that just because the family has a moment of separation doesn't mean it will be separated forever. She worked hard to make sure they came together, following firmly in the footsteps of the Prophet ﷺ. Donate today to Rabata to help us continue to do that and walk in those footsteps.